So now you're traveling around the world.
Yeah, yeah. I've been a lot of places, man.
Do you have a favorite place
Yeah,
you remember being?
yeah. My favorite place is Italy, man. Florence.
Mm.
That's my favorite
Florence,
place in the
Italy.
world. Like that's my most. That's the. That's my favorite place in the world to be. It's Florence, Italy. Italy,
Right.
Florence. Is it Florence, Italy, Italy, Florence? Something like
Florence,
that.
Italy.
Yeah, Florence and Italy. Yeah, there you go.
So have you been back? Like, how often do you go?
I mean, actually, my first time going was 2 years ago.
Mm.
Word,
Did you
two
go
years
for
ago.
like a show, or you just went
Mhm.
on?
I was on a European tour out there, and when I went there, bro, it was the spot. I can't think of the name of the spot, man. And when I tell you, I'm a big Italian food lover. I love Italian food. That's my favorite.
dish.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Right.
So this one spot, they had all different kind of pasta, bro. And when I tell you, this is the best pasta I ever had in my life. I actually, it's pictures on my Instagram of it. Like, I was in this. I was there from 10 in the morning till 11 at night at the
In
same
the same.
restaurant on the same block, taking pictures all day. They had like the hookah out there, and they just kept. Every time I got hungry, they just kept bringing me
Feeding
pasta.
you.
And bro, it was just I didn't want to leave nowhere.
Mm.
Like that was my spot. That was my first time ever drinking wine. Like I learned about this the Tuscany wine, the red wine, the aged wine. And, you know, I went to a vineyard out there. It was a different time for me. Like I was like, yo, I felt mature when I was there. Like
Right.
so when I got back home, it was like, I mean now when I go to when I go to Peter Luger's and I open up the wine section, I know what I'm looking at.
You
now,
know, you know how to pick it now.
yeah, you feel me? It felt good. Like, you know what I mean? It felt good to actually now I'm enjoying something now. Like before it was just I'm gonna go there, get this bag and I'm out.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
never
wouldn't
really get to enjoy the
yeah,
cities
even
or
when I went
countries.
to Dubai, bro, like everybody always do the thing where they
Yeah,
be having,
yeah.
and then they on the
Go to
desert. I'll be
desert,
too
dirt
hot for
bike.
that. Like you see, I'm already sweating right now. Like I can't do that. You know what I mean? So I never left my hotel.
Mm.
I only left my hotel to go to the mall. I go to the mall because, you know, they got a little extra stuff over there that we don't got. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I go there, buy that, send it home, go back to the hotel, and I drink all day.
Was it because the pressure of like the celebrity that you didn't do it? Like, yo, if I go outside to the mall, people gonna be, I can't even enjoy myself. Or was it
Nah,
you just not that type of
I never
person?
worried about that.
It never bothered you,
Man,
because you lived in L.A. where that's the worst.
Yeah, but even out there, like it got to a point where, like, the Beverly Center, I knew all the valet men, I knew all the people that worked in the stores, so I never had to really, like, it get to a point where you start getting phone numbers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Build relationships with people.
Yeah, and they'll text you, oh, we got this in, we got this in. You like, I want that. This is my credit card number. They run it. You see it go out their account. I go pick it up. I'm gone. I'm not about to walk around. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to walk around in the mall. I don't like my feet be hurting.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm good. I'm gonna go get what I want. Only place I like to go to everywhere I go is the Apple Store because I always lose my charger. That's the only place I can say I go to all the time is the Apple Store. I've been to 1,000 Apple Store, bro. I've been to an Apple Store in the middle of nowhere, bro.
As soon as they see Fetty, they're like, yo,
was-
bring the charger out. He's here.
It's this place called Sandusky. I don't know if it's Texas, but I know it's like Sandusky, bro. It's literally nothing there, bro. And I was in the middle of this mall, and people was like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm looking for a charger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Charger.
Yeah, bro. So I've been like a lot of places, man. I met a lot of good people too. In Texas, we hit a turn in Texas. We ended up somewhere where it was just like, all right, it's a Foot Locker there. We gotta go get some Air Forces.
Right.
And they had some champion suits, so I brought all the champion suits. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, I couldn't believe I found these champion suits. Like, brought all the champion suits in the pair of Air Force. And they was like, yo, like, that's all you get? I'm like, yeah, that's it. And where's your Apple Store? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm a superstar, bro. I don't do superstar things. Like, I don't, like.
What's the most superstar thing you've done?
Honestly,
do you think?
I think I probably, like, I flew my whole family out somewhere before. Like, the most superstar thing I've done, I spent a lot of money. I can say that. On this particular trip, I was like $8 million.
On one trip?
Yeah.
Where was this trip?
I flew my whole family to Cali. And
this is still in the States.
Yeah. We
How many people?
There. It was like 30 of us.
Oh, okay. So it's like a family reunion type of trip.
No, not really. It was just
it's
like
the 30.
So this is how it happened, right?
Yeah, break this down, because
we go to
$8 million down the family trip. Wap.
Well, we go to the hotel, and the hotel like, yo, we don't have enough rooms. Now they was like, we got this many rooms here, this many rooms there, this many rooms here, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to hear this.
Right.
Call my man like, yo, I need a house right now.
Right.
They're like, you want to rent it? I'm like, nah, I'm just going to buy it.
Oh,
like,
man. I got to
You
feel
sure?
good.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to buy it.
10
They
bedrooms.
was like, yo, how many bedrooms? I'm like, it's like 30 of us, probably like 7, 8 bedrooms. They was like, bro, you know this is Cali, right? Like, do you want to go like, they kept
The
saying
hills?
like, nah. They was like, do you want to go like, by like, where like, you know where
Oh,
like
outside
Rancho
of-
Cucamonga is area?
Right.
Like, do you want to go around there? It's like a lot cheaper. I said, like we gonna go over here. Like this is where I like to be at.
Calabasas?
I'm actually, my favorite area is West Hollywood.
West Hollywood. Okay, so you like the action, like the
Yeah, it's just close to
everything.
yeah, the Beverly Center.
Right.
That's what I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the Beverly Center.
Mhm.
I know the gas station man right there across the street from the Beverly Center. I know the CBS right there. 'Cause that's where I used to get my backwoods from when
Right.
the gas station run out. And then up the street, it's my the Catch.
The
Catch.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, that's my guy. My picture's actually in there. Cause this is the places that I go. Right,
Right.
across the street from Catch is my favorite Italian restaurant. So
Boom.
this is my area.
This
you
your
know what I'm
hood. This
saying?
your new hood now
Right,
in LA.
like, So this is where I'm gonna live at. So they found the house. I think it was like 4-point-something million. And they was like, yo, do you sure you want to get it? I said, bro, stop asking me before you get fired. That was
Right.
that was my
But
last
Who's
response.
this is an accountant?
Yeah,
You call
my
it?
accountant, yeah.
Uh,
So
Did you go see the house?
nah, I never saw the house. So they just sent me a picture of a backyard. It had a nice pool and the living room. It was 2 living rooms. That's all I remember. So like, all right, everybody can sleep in the living rooms, and you know, my mom's and them, everybody else.
Right.
My mother actually didn't make the trip that time, but everybody else could just sleep in the rooms. I'm gonna keep the master bedroom. Woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's 2:00 in the morning. We can't get no hotel. We wake this guy up. He answers like, yo.
The
who-
realtor.
Yeah. He's like, are you serious? No, the owner.
The owner of the house.
I didn't go through. I don't like going through realtors because
Right.
I got to give them extra money. I don't like spend. I don't like wasting money. bro.
Right.
So we get to the
8
owner.
million on a trip, but he don't like spending money.
And
Wasting money. That
then-
wasn't a waste though. That's family.
So
So.
we bought a house, and now we need cars, right? Of course, we're in Cali. We're not gonna get Honda. So I call my man Joe from. This is my guy that I actually. This is the dude that actually got me my first Ferrari. It was an 09 430, and I started.
What color?
I rented it. It was red. I
A red
rented
one.
it at first in New Jersey, and then the second day, the owner was like, "Yo, if you want to buy it, just give me 80,000." I gave him 80,000 right there. Boom,
Like-
let's make it happen. And so I'm like, "Yo, I want 4 Ferraris. I want 4 Lambos." And at the time, the what was the truck was at the
I
time?
love it.
I can't-
G-Wagon?
Yeah, the G-Wagon just came
G-Wagon.
out. It was like 2016. 2016 G-Wagons came out. So we like, yeah, I want 6 G-Wagons. And they was like, are you going to buy them? I was like, hell no, I'm not buying them. So we had them for like 30 days. So
rented.
you do the math on.
I'm not even gonna try it. Don't even worry, cause them shits is like 500 a day.
And then I ran into some dude, like we had the Ferrari that I was driving was called like an Infamous or like Infrared or something like that. It was just a bigger package than the other Ferraris. And the dude that owned the Ferrari pulled up next to me and was like, "Oh, you look good in my car." 2 days.
Oh, he tried to
like 2 hours
you ain't
later,
like that.
I brought it.
Yeah, he ain't like that.
Yeah, 2 hours later, I brought it. And then
He ain't gonna try to sell Fetty Wap.
I brought all the Ferraris. I brought 2 of the Lambos, and I brought 3 of the G-Wagons. And that's how that turned into an $8 million trip.
Right. And that's the most celebrity Hollywood thing you ever done.
That I could think of, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top it. Like I don't know how unless you
Word.
go buy like a high rise building and just
I actually tried to.
cause I feel like
I
now
didn't have enough money, though.
yeah, cause you probably spent it on fucking Ferraris and Lambos.
No, actually, so it's crazy. Like I
I
said,
seen
I
it-
don't like to waste my money.
Right.
So when I left, I shipped the cars out. I shipped the cars. Some went to some went to Florida. Some came to New York, and we rented them out, bro. So I made like
Yeah, you made money on it.
I make a lot of my money back, bro.
The houses is an investment.
Yeah.
Like that's an
I
investment.
sold the house after my motorcycle accident.
You crashed, but you crashed in Jersey, no?
Yeah, but I still had to have the house in
Cali.
Yeah.
And you said
Oh no, this was never mind.
this is a whole
This was
different accident.
Yeah.
That we ain't even know about. It ain't make TMZ that one. This was
Yeah.
before the Jersey crash.
Yeah, the Jersey crash was 2015.
Got you.
Yeah, this was 2016.
So at one point, because I seen something you said at one point you had how many homes, how many cars, because then you started downsizing.
Yeah, well, you talking about that time? At that time, it was 5 houses.
Just the peak of it.
Yeah.
At the peak
at
of
the peak,
how many homes did you actually
own or have? So
have?
own and rented
Rented.
is 2 different things.
Just own and rent
Altogether?
it together.
42.
42
42
homes,
houses. Yeah.
apartments,
42 houses, 17 apartments
42 houses, 17 apartments across
Yeah.
the country.
across. Yeah, across the
Jersey,
United
I'm
States.
saying like in the States.
So anywhere I had a kid, I had 2 houses.
Got you. And you got a lot of kids.
Yep.
42 and 17.
Got homies. I got family members. Like I said, I was
No,
my heart was too big at the time.
and I love it. I appreciate it. I ain't telling nobody what to do with their money, and the fact that you could do that.
I wouldn't suggest that you do that.
Of course
It's
not.
Definitely bad, very, very, very bad financial decision. But I'm really smart with my paper. You know what I mean?
It don't matter. It was yours. You do what you want with it.
Yeah, real smart.
How many cars? If you got 42 houses, 17 apartments, how many cars did you have?
52.
52.
Yeah, altogether.
This is, you said 2016?
Nah, at this time, this was you talking about the peak, right?
The peak. Yeah, like
2018.
2018.
Yeah, thank you.
Today, how many houses do you have?
2,
And cars?
4.
From 42 houses to 2 houses.
Yeah, man, I've been in lawsuits and all this other crazy stuff, like, and that's just off the strength of just having love for people, bro. Like, it really happened when I kept getting my license suspended, and that's when I really started noticing, like, yo, like, nobody cares about me, bro. Like,
Of course not.
nobody cares, bro. When I come to, like, bro, it's a $500,000 house, and I'm walking in, it look like a trap house. Like,
right.
Nah, son, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time they come knock on the door, they like, where the owner at? Well, he's not here. Well, of course I'm not here because I'm in New Jersey.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, yeah, y'all can stay here. You know what I mean? You start to have people where you go. Like I said, I start to like I kind of people like be drawn to me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Like
so,
strays, like you like a
yeah, and I kind of like, you know what? You going through something like I went through something.
Right.
You could live here. You know what I mean? You could take that room or buy this car there. You could drive that car. You know what I'm saying?
You're sharing your blessings.
Yeah,
you look at it like sharing your blessings.
Yeah, like, oh, you ain't got a chain? Take
Boom.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, whatever. I didn't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got to think, bro, it was nobody hotter than me at the time in the world. So, let me give it to you like this. It was one point in my life where I made $100,000
a day.
For a year.
A lot of days.
Yeah. For 365 days.
But there was probably like $100,000 days, and it was like
$400,000
$500,000 days.
I had $1 million weekends, like $2 million weekends. If I really wanted to go hard, at the time my features was 150,000, bro. So if I do 4 features and I do 4 features, 2 shows and the hosting, we up 700,000 in maybe like 7-8 hours.
Right.
And I go to sleep and do it again.
At that point, you're not even counting it. You don't know what's there. You don't even.
No.
You was counting.
Like I was raised in the era of a different breed.
Pay attention.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna tell me how much money I'm making. We gonna go get it, and you gonna bust this down right in front of me. Like, what's this and what's that? What's going on right here? What's this and this that? How much going there? How much going there? How much for taxes here? All right, we only doing shows in tax states. All right, they already take their taxes out. We gonna do most of the shows there. They take their taxes out. We doing most of the shows there.
Right.
These little shows, all right, I'm gonna put this up right there. All right, boom, boom, boom. Take this little $1 million. You pay this off for the year. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, man, like
that's not even the music money, the streaming, the label. You're not even counting.
I never got that.
You still haven't got a check, I heard, since then.
Nah, yeah.
Since you've been signed.
I never got that.
The check still hasn't came in. 10 years later, whatever it is.
I never got that, bro.
Still never got it. Not that it matters at this point.
Well, yeah. When to do it, it's probably gonna be a lot, but yeah, I ain't
right.
never got that.
Never got it.
No.
Do you ever like fight for it, or you just
whatever?
When it comes.
Like I said, bro. Like I said, man, when you move different, people think you broke, and you can move really smart when everybody think you don't have a lot of money.
Right.
And that's the best way to be. Like I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody.
Did you have? Because now, I see like you like to. Now I'm not saying money give back, but you give back gems, right? So there's young artists that might be coming in your position. Like you said, your daughter, your son put you on a K-Flock, right? They listen to these young artists that are coming up. And I see, like, you've been through it, right?
Sure.
Did you have somebody in your corner, an artist, no celebrity, like, yo, Fetty, yo, Wap, let me... Nobody.
Nobody. Not one person.
No rich, famous celebrity.
Nobody.
So they watching young Fetty Wap while out, and nobody was like, yo, young man, let me talk to you, young man.
Nope.
Were you open to that? Maybe it was you, like, ain't nobody telling me what to do. Do you think that could have been the case?
I'm a good listener. That's how I got so far in my life. Well, if you don't know how to listen, you don't know how to lead.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
So you saying you would have been open
you
to
don't get wise following the dumb.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You only get wise following the wise. You know what I mean? Like you don't. I mean that's it. Like, that's the best way I could put it, bro.
Because I feel like at the time you were
if we all dropped out as freshmen, who gonna lead us?
right.
I need to figure out who went to college, and I need to figure out who went to college and made it. I don't want to find out who went to college and went back and worked for McDonald's.
Right.
Because
that's not where I want to be.
Yeah, you did something wrong, bro. I don't care about your degrees if you ain't make it count. You feel me? So, one of the biggest thing was I made a post maybe in 2016, bro. I gave him what it was, $20,000, bro. He was like, yo, just trust me, bro. Just trust me. Give me $100,000. I'm like, whatever. I gave a 20 piece to start this thing off. And
prove to me you got it.
A year and a half, he turned that into 1.2 million.
Wow.
And
legally,
yeah,
legally.
He did whatever he did. It was like through stocks. He did bonds. He did at the time it was like what was it like the flipping thing, like when
houses.
Not particularly houses, but like you like you do like a co-lease, like all right, if you don't got enough money and y'all got enough money, y'all put it together and then boom, like he got the, like you can do like 20% off this house, 20% off this house. Like if you need 10,000, 10.
So he started investing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that was like, oh. How you do this? How you do that? Write it down. Let me get that. I got the notes still in my house right now. My notebook, bro. Like everything I got in my life is because I learned. I sat down and I listened. People be so surprised to hear that. Like, and they and the biggest misconception of people with money is they feel like they this person. They feel like this. Yo, I'm real. Like, bro.
Nah, money
real,
don't make you.
Being real don't make you perfect. It's being real make you authentic.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're authentic, then you're real. If you nobody on earth is perfect, bro. I know I'm not perfect. Of course. I would have had a wife and kids by one person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I would have not brought all these houses, or I would have knew different than what I knew now. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But like I don't feel like I'm a perfect person. I just feel like I'm a great listener. I'm a great listener, and I learn and I catch on quick. It don't take me to drop to zero to understand like you messing up. Like, bro, if my money, if I see $1 million in 24 hours to 48 hours, I see 800,000, something is going wrong. Something is not right. I'm either spending too much, I'm giving away too much, or somebody is taking something out of somewhere. Right. And you got to nip it in the bud. Some people will wait and be like, whatever. I probably bought this, or I probably did that, or I probably nothing.
You know where everything went.
Yeah, I wear champion suits, bro. This is $100. Why is it 10,000 missing? You know what I'm saying? Like. You feel me? So it's just, you know what I mean? Like I really just pay attention, bro. I just try to be, if not the smartest in the room, one of the smartest. And if I'm not if I am the smartest in the room, I'm in the wrong room. Right. Word up. Like I'm in the wrong room.
But you been in rooms with the top of the top. When we talking about music and celebrities, and not like, you know, I'm not saying businessmen, but you been in those rooms too. But like,
of course,
with
one of my best friends, he owns Boost Mobile, bro.
Right.
Word.
But I'm saying at that time, you in these rooms, you're doing records with the top artists in the world. You the top artist. No one felt like, yo, let's talk on a regular level. Let me put you on to like maybe a better manager or a better agent. Like,
I feel like people think I'm this person and I'm not really that person. Like when people hear, and it's not, I don't think it's a scared thing. I'm not gonna say it like that. But when people hear Patterson, New Jersey, they be like, oh, and then like, you know. The people I come with at that time, the people I come with, they don't look like people that's supposed to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a real uneasy feeling for some people. You know what I mean? Like, we told Fetty to come, not Fetty in the gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that's probably was my downfall too. Like, I felt like, you know what I mean, my experience should be shared with my friends. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like the goal. That was always the goal.
Yeah, like, bro, how many chances are y'all gonna get to meet these people? Zero. That's why I always take pictures with people anywhere I go, because what's the chances of you seeing me again? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing to take out 2 minutes. Like, one of the biggest things like that you learn coming from where I'm from is 15 minutes mean a lot to some people in this world. And if you know what I'm talking about, that 15-minute call, bro, is sometimes I give you the hope to keep going for the rest of them 20 years, bro. Right. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, 15 minutes out of your day, bro, could change people's life. And people don't understand how big that is to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I could just stop for 1 minute to just take a picture and you'll see the joy and excitement on this person's face. You never know, that next day they might wake up and want to do something different. And now they the businesswoman or businessman. Like, it don't. People just like this be too big headed, bro. Like, and I don't feel like I'm that person. I just be chilling, man. Like, I be chilling. I'm not nobody special, bro. Like, I only feel special to my kids, bro. When I come in the house and I hear that,
Daddy special.
Daddy don't go. Even tonight, bro. When I'm about to I mean, not tonight. The other night when I'm about to go to the powerhouse,
right.
Like, don't go nowhere. Stay home. I'm like, yeah, like I want to be with y'all, but you know what I mean? I gotta go work. You feel me? It's just like. That's my special feeling. That's when I feel like Superman. Like, I got my cape on and my chest out, boom, boom, boom. Like, they make me feel like that. Like, I don't go into nobody else and be like, oh yeah, like what's up, nigga? Like, a part of me, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's good?
Right,
like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, like I'm chilling. Like, you know what I mean? You a rapper, I'm a rapper. You nice, I'm nice. Let's, you know what I mean?
work.
What's good with it? You know what I mean? How everything going? You know what I mean? Like, how the kids go? You ain't got no kids? We probably don't need to be talking. You about to talk about something I don't want to talk about. You know?